Hello, Vipers. Welcome back. We are really excited that you're here with us today. And this video is about the dress code. So we do have a mandatory dress code, and we're going to go through these slides together so that everybody kind of understands where we're at. There have been just some minor changes, so pay attention. As you can see, these are our amazing scholars, and they are repping their uniforms in this picture. So we are requiring all students to wear what's called a collared shirt. So it's a polo shirt that has a collar right here. And these are our colors, black, purple, and gray. That hasn't changed. And the expectation is that you are in a collared shirt. Now, some people have asked us about logos. Are they allowed on your collared shirts? So if you can see here, Mr. Halsey has a logo that's the Franklin logo. So yes, that's allowed. A small little Nike swish or Adidas or whatever else can be a small one, smaller than a fist. So make a fist and kind of put it up by your heart. That's as big as any logo that's not a Franklin logo can be on a collared shirt. Or you can have, like this one right here, a plain collared shirt. So when we wear our collared shirts, you're not allowed to tie them here or tie them in the back. They're supposed to be tucked in or hanging down over your waistband. Undershirts. So a lot of students like to wear the undershirt under your collared shirt, and that's fine. But there's some required colors. So you can wear white, gray, black, or purple. Sweatshirts and hoodies. This is a big one here at Franklin Middle School Scholars. So you are allowed to wear sweatshirts, but they must be a solid color. Let me emphasize that, a solid color. We're not wearing tie-dye. We're not wearing, even if it's school colors, we are asking that you are in a solid colored sweatshirt. You can have a hoodie on them right here. Do you see how this is just all one color? It can be a sweatshirt that has a zip up like this, again, solid color, or you can have what's called a crew neck right here. This is considered a crew neck, and that also has to be a solid color. Now we do have some sweatshirts and hoodies that we're ordering, and you can wear your Franklin sweatshirt that has our Franklin logo on the front. That is perfectly acceptable. There's been some questions about logos, and so we know that it's hard to find just a plain colored sweatshirt like this, okay? We understand that. You are allowed, and this is the change, you are allowed to have a small logo that's not Franklin in the upper corner, either side, that's the size of a fist, your fist, or smaller, okay? So that is something that we are changing, and that is allowed. Again, Franklin sweatshirts, you can have the big logo on the front. Monday through Friday. So this includes your sports sweatshirts. If you have an Avid sweatshirt, or if your clubs are going to sell sweatshirts, you can wear those. Those are allowed. If you wear a crew neck hoodie, or any hoodie for that matter, you must have your collared shirt underneath it. So these are the three types of hoodies that are allowed. And then you must have a collared shirt under that. We're not just saying you can have like a t-shirt under that. It needs to be a collared, your collared uniform shirt. And the reason for that is when it gets hot, and you need to take your sweatshirt off, you're still in uniform, and it's not going to be an issue. Sweatshirts and hoodies not allowed. So these are the big logos right here. This kind of stuff here with the big print on it that says pink. They have the stripes on the arms. They have all this nonsense. These are not allowed, okay? So this is an example of what not to wear. Blue and red shirts. So when we have days where we have Spirit Day, or we're out of a dress code day, you cannot wear shirts that have solid red with just some white writing. These are examples of too much red and blue, and it violates the district dress code. Okay, so again, no red or blue on those spirit days. Let's talk about the uniform pants. We have khaki, we have gray, and we have black. You can wear joggers, and if you feel like there's days where you'd like to wear shorts, they have to be in one of these colors, and they have to be right above the knee at school. So when you stand up straight and you point your hands and keep your arms straight all the way down, your shorts must pass the tip of your fingers. So it's the fingertip check, and you can wear any kind of pant that's considered a non-jeans kind of thing, and you're not allowed to wear sweatpants. And we'll get to that in a little bit, but you can wear the joggers. Uniform pants and shorts that we never allow are jeans, even if they're in the right coloring. We don't allow leggings, any kind of pants that are red or blue, and there are no sweatpants. So sweatpants were a big deal last year, and I know that we were in COVID and there was a lot of issues around that, but these are the things that we are tightening the rein on this year. So no pants made out of sweatpant material ever. So if you have a pair of joggers that are jean-like joggers like this, and it's this color, they're not allowed. But if you have a pair of joggers that are a jean material that are in our school colors, you can wear them. Pants or jeans with holes. Yes, we know the style out there, or a lot of pants have holes in them. So pants with holes above the knee are never allowed. This is never allowed. That is never allowed right here. This right here, not allowed because it's not above the knee. These are not above the knee. So these are all examples of what not to wear. Students must wear leggings underneath if there's a bad situation and you grab the wrong pair of pants and they look like this. You must have a pair of leggings underneath it so that no skin is showing. We're dressing for success, and we want you to come to school and be prepared to be scholars for the day, and what you wear and how you present yourself matters. Uniform pants or shorts. Here are some examples of jeans and pants that students can wear on a non-uniform day. So we're not going to have a non-uniform day for several weeks. So we'll go ahead and go over this again on the day that we have Spirit Day. And those are usually on Fridays. And when we announce that there's a Spirit Day, you can bring $1 and be out of dress code, okay? So these are examples of things that you can wear on those days as far as pants go. Uniform skirts. Skirts are allowed. Skirts cannot be higher than 1 inch above the knee. Okay, so they need to be just 1 inch above the knee. And students must wear tights with all skirts. Tights need to be school colors. So we have purple, gray, and that's a white. So if you want to wear skirts, that's perfectly fine. They just need to be, they need to align with our dress code. Uniform shoes never allowed. So we don't wear slippers. Slippers are what you wear at home, and these are some examples of some slippers that we've seen. We don't wear these kinds of shoes, these flip-floppy, open-toed shoes. We don't wear them. Okay, so this is the casual wear that you can wear outside of school, but they're not allowed in school. So there's a lot of controversy around red shoes. And so we've tried really hard to make this a uniform process. Red shoes are not okay. If red is covering most of the shoe, that shoe is just not allowed. So these are examples of shoes that are not allowed. There's too much red, 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 red. And this is a district policy. Okay, so we are enforcing the district non-negotiable dress code. So if you're going to buy a pair of shoes and there's red in them and you're not sure, I don't know if this is going to meet the dress code or not, don't buy them. Find another color. Uniform shoes. Here are some examples of shoes with some red in them that can be worn to school. Okay, so do you see how the majority of the color on these is not red? Okay. When in doubt and you're not sure, don't buy them or wear them to school. Let's talk about those blue shoes, because blue shoes are never allowed. These are an example of the blue shoe styles that we just don't allow. There's too much blue. Again, this is dress code non-negotiables from the district, and it pertains to safety because of things that we have in our community that are gang related. I'm not saying any of you are, but they are going to impose this as a non-negotiable. These are some examples of shoes that you can wear that have blue. Okay, so this is like white, the darker blues are right here. These are a pale, kind of a pastel-y blue. You can see the differences here from this screen to this screen. Again, if you're not sure, don't do it. Shoe color choices. If you're not sure, again, red or blue shoes you're buying will be allowed. The best thing you can do is to not buy them. Bandanas, never allowed. Okay, so any of these bandanas are never ever allowed with at our school. No red or blue bandanas ever. Any color bandana cannot be draped on clothing or hanging out of a pocket or tied around arms or legs. Okay, so we're just going to say no bandanas ever allowed. Restricted items. There are no hats permitted inside of the school building during the school day. Students cannot wear headbands on their forehead, only above the hairline. So if you have like a little headgear there, a head bandana, not even a bandana, just like a barrette or a hairstyle that you want to pull your hair back, it needs to be above the hairline right here. We're not wearing things like athletes around our forehead. There are no hats, and of course, no red or blue belts. Okay, so this was something that's going to be strongly and strictly reinforced throughout the year because we struggle with this in the classroom and in the building. Students are not allowed to wear their hoodies on their head in the building. Religious headwear has the exception, but religious headwear has nothing to do with your sweatshirt and your hoodie. So they're just never allowed. So all of you boys that are walking down the hallway and have your hoodie up, you need to take it off. You will get a single warning, and then your hoodie will be replaced with a crew neck. So you need to keep your hoodie off. It is a safety risk for security for us because we are unable to see your faces. And so hoodies are never allowed inside the building. These are the colors again. So it comes back to that same theme of red. We don't allow these colors of backpacks, okay? Headphones. This is a new one, guys, so you're going to have to pay attention. Wireless headphones are never allowed when watching academic videos in class. All headphones need to have wires to connect to the computer. So all of your wireless stuff is going to be banned in the classroom. So if you have these cool wireless AirPods or Bluetooth, we're not allowing those this year. And for those of you who are rule breakers with this one, you know why. Covering them up with your long hair. We will take these. They're considered the same thing as a cell phone, having your cell phone out. So students are not allowed to walk through the hallways or sit in class during live instruction with any headphones in or anything draped over your sweatshirt. In your Avid notebooks that you're getting, you will have a pencil bag where your earphones can be put. There's just no reason to have this in while you're walking through the hallways, and you will be called out for that. So let's just remember that. So let's quickly go through some of the district's non-negotiables. Any clothing item or accessory that causes a disruption to school safety, Personal safety or the learning environment may result in discretionary intervention by a school administrator. Tattoos, clothing, or accessories that display drugs, sexual innuendos, inappropriate language, alcohol, tobacco products, or gang connotations are not permitted. Tattoos displaying any of these must be covered at all times. Sunglasses or dark glasses absent of a verified medical condition are not to be worn or displayed inside of the school building. Trench coats are not permitted anywhere on school property. You cannot have any exposed undergarments, so bras, panties, having your pants hang down so that we can see your boxer shorts, absolutely not. Inappropriately sheer, tight, or low-cut clothing that bears or exposes traditionally private parts of the body, including but not limited to the stomach, buttocks, back, or chest, is not permitted. No team jerseys or belt buckles that display the numbers 13, 14, 18, 31, 41, or 81. You're not allowed to wear red or blue Dickies or South Pole brand pants, shorts, or shirts. You cannot have shaved or notched eyebrows unless you have some kind of a medical condition. The notched eyebrows, I'm pretty sick of seeing. It may be to you a fashion statement. It's an unnecessary fashion statement. So you must have no notched eyebrows. So if you come to school and you have a notched eyebrow, we're going to have to take a marker and color it in, or we'll make sure that you have a pencil, an eyebrow pencil to cover that in as you are working to grow that out. Again, no red or blue belts. This is the ideal uniform. So we have some scholars here. So if you can identify, yep, they have black pants. They have a Franklin crew neck or crew neck sweatshirt. They have their collared shirt right here. This is somebody that had wanted to wear a shirt underneath their collared shirt, which was fine because it matches the school colors. Okay, they have their khaki pants and the appropriately colored shoes. So that is what we're looking for, and we are going to help support you to get the items that you need so that you can come to school in the dress code that you need, okay? So here are some more examples of students that are in dress code. We have a uniform day every day. We will announce a week in advance when we will be having a non-uniform days, but for now, that's not going to happen in the month of August. So we need to stamp the norms around uniforms. We did order uniform items for every student. Unfortunately, those are still on back order. We ordered them, last April, I believe. And so we're still waiting for some of those items to come in. Probably on Monday, you guys will be asked to fill out a little form regarding your sizes. So if you don't know what size you wear, you need to talk with a parent or check your pants and your shirt sizes so that we can make sure that we have enough uniform items for everybody. And if not, we need to get some in the correct sizes. Now, jeans like this are these, these khaki pants. Sometimes they have a small, medium, or large, extra large on the inside, and sometimes they're a number. So you need to come prepared on Monday to make sure you know what sizes you wear in pants and in tops. Always remember, every student matters and every moment counts. So if you have any questions about the uniform, you can ask your teacher, and have a great day, Vipers.